How much were these? Stupid.
$3. Not bad. Let's talk about this beer, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome. Let's talk about you guys. Thank you for showing up. Being here. Sorry, we're all eating.
Bienvenido.
Brewdog Punk IPA. Brewdog, quickly becoming one of my favorite breweries.
We've done a lot of Brewdogs now at this point.
Yeah. But all of them have been pretty fantastic. This is their. It's just a really nice light IPA.
Postmodern classic. I haven't had this one yet, so.
Gross.
Roast. Oh, that's nice.
This is one of those because we were going by the Stafford because I think like Abby wanted to go for a walk or something, and I was just like, well, I want to get stuff for the podcast, and James said okay, and I was like, well, there's 3 of us, so I gotta get 2 6-packs and just I'll drink those stuff. And
then you had Abby carry one home, of course.
Oh, she would love to carry. Oh my god! Like if I give her a can, she like anytime there's cans, she actually went into the recycling bin and grabbed. Jamie had a cranberita, like the Budweiser stuff. And he just.
She wants to be like mom and dad, you know.
Yeah. She knows like to party, you know.
She does. Like if she would fully drink a beer, I got to drink her. She spilled most of it on her face. She has done that.
We
with
do know
you.
babies
Stone
who
Cold Steve
drink
Austin.
beer.
Yeah.
So.
No, she has Stone Cold Steve Austin, like a half a beer that you left one time, and it was great. I loved it. It was funny.
You blame it on me? Yeah, it's good.
No,
Sure.
no, I don't blame you at all. I thought it was perfect. It was just like, it was your beer, but it was funny.
Well, speaking of you, how are you doing?
It was funny.
How are you doing?
You know what, guys? I'm tired. It's just been a long week. Building credit, Peel's credit from the ground up. You know, trying to empower the people I work with. This is true. Like I'm actually not being. I've been really trying hard to like try and get people where I work to
care about their jobs.
No, not care. Just like let them know that we care about them. I think that's been kind of the problem. Is just like people kind of felt like they were just there, and I can understand kind of why it happened, but I'm trying to make sure that they know that that's not how it is anymore. You know, and so, but it's exhausting. And
What do you think? You're Empower Federal Credit Union?
I don't know who was that. I don't know who that is. I don't think it exists. Dino Baylor's likes it.
Probably.
I'm a member.
We're losing too much. What?
Do you remember
You can
both?
offer me more. Let's do it.
Well,
they can offer you if a bill comes out, it'll be like 3 days before it actually comes out. So you get like late fees.
Probably.
Actually, that would be helpful for me.
Yes. Well, no, there is like loan for if your loan bill is late, it's okay. We have grace periods and stuff. Yeah, but that's it. Nothing big for me this week. Just a lot of work, man. And so I'm super. Sorry for my low entry today, guys. Got mom some stamps. Got mom a book of stamps. Mom fan of the podcast. That's the exciting thing for me.
I got her CBD. I gotta get over there. So this weekend sometime, hopefully.
Could have told me I would have stopped by and grabbed it on my bike. I feel like I basically rode that equivalent this week because I've been, as all you guys know, being fans of the podcast, I basically run 4 different branches and I have traveled through all of them this week.
What's the 4th one?
North Carolina. There's the Southwest Community Center. Burt Street Syracuse Housing Authority, and then the West Cottage.
Was one in Burt Street?
Yeah, actually, that's why I was the last one was outside.
Well,
and I get to work there for the first time.
You'll be very svelte from riding your bike.
Yeah, I think I underestimated.
We got this meat castle right on the bike over here. Huh? Meat castle?
I am a meat castle.
Whereas I am the Beef King.
The Beef King sounds like a really good hamburger joint. I would really go there.
They're both, Braun Strowman has a shirt company now. That's 2 of his shirts.
Of course. He stole that from somebody, though.
I think EC3 is making his shirts for him, if I'm reading it right on the Instagrams.
At least he's doing something.
He actually had this message that kind of sounded sad, but it had Ricochet and No Way Jose, and basically was these are the 2 guys that have kept me my head in the game or something like that. It's first of all, No Way Jose behind the scenes just doing it right, man. Also, they should be a group of the top 3% or something. Get them.
I would watch that. I mean, and Jose is a good wrestler.
He's a good-looking dude. He's a big guy.
Lost under a gimmick right now.
Yeah, he's a
Just like buried
crappy
under this
gimmick.
fucking gimmick.
I don't know if I've ever seen him fight.
You know why you haven't? Because he hasn't fought in a long time.
Oh, sucks.
His gimmick is
On
he
TV anyway,
he dances out to the ring.
With like a conga line, basically.
Yeah.
He's basically Adam Rose's old gimmick.
Which was great in NXT because it was gimmicky and
Yes.
they like that kind of stuff in NXT.
Yes.
But when you bring up the main roster, it does not translate at all. Nobody gives a crap about it. And also, everybody in NXT already gets buried like 2 levels below.
Sideshow
anyway.
is already lower mid card. Like
Yeah.
you already start out
Yeah.
like as your top part is the most you can get is lower mid.
Like
So-
Gold Dust. Is
So
like
what
the
I've
most
learned
you're
from you
gonna
guys is that you're basically like set up to fail if you get moved up. Like
Yes.
very few people like really make it.
Which is
That's why a lot of people are kind of moving down and around now.
Oh, so it's like the House versus the Senate.
Yeah.
Like
That's
the
good.
Senate just has the old timers that just hang around, and people are really sick of listening to them anymore. Nothing really gets.
But there's like
passed.
one guy that thinks that those old timers still need to be there,
Right.
and so they stay there, and they
Right.
just muck everything up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then nothing gets passed and our country becomes not the greatest country in the world has. Let's talk about politics. I like this.
Oh, God.
We're into politics.
Politic
I need
corner.
way more.
How are you guys
Yeah.
doing? Let's talk about anything else, honestly. How are you guys doing?
I am hustling at work. Hustling. I'm getting put on a special project.
What?
Yep. And I have been the standard of production for my team for like the past 2 weeks.
The standard of production.
Top 1%. She's the EC3 of their team.
So I'm
Do
killing
you
it.
like? Do you just point your name,
Killing
like
it.
your initials?
Killing it. And I'm starting a side business. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Okay, are you allowed to announce it on this? Yeah.
But I'm just starting a side business. No big deal.
Why not? But I want to eventually promote it.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience at this point.
Yeah.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of hard work. I know it, but we can just
I'm
do
not
it.
going to talk about the business, okay? Because I'm going to talk about the awesome date we went on this weekend. It was pretty
Oh my god, we had so much fun.
Went to Wolf's Beer Garden. It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
So here's what's really funny though, and shout out to Aiden,
Downtown.
and that we were gonna go to first we were gonna go
The
to
listening room.
Which is
no, we
something
were gonna
else.
go to Mellow Vello first.
Mellow Vello, yeah.
Found out they were closed
Love
on
Mellow
Sundays. Then we were gonna go to the listening room. Well, now it's
Never even
the
heard of
443 Social Club. It's a really cool place on Burnett.
It's a
It's
chill
awesome.
place. You should
We've
go
been
there.
there a few times.
Some Burnett?
Yeah.
It's down
Where?
Burnett, past the locksmith
It's
place.
more toward our way. Like it's
It's
more,
like almost down towards
northeast.
Holly Green area.
Yeah. It's really
Why do I
nice
not know
place.
where that
It's
is?
cool.
Really, really
Dude,
I
nice.
literally
We have
drive
nice
down
stuff.
Burnett to
Well,
get
you
here.
could
I
ride
drive
past
Burnett
it and
to
miss
work.
it, really, if the lights were on, because it just kind of looks like a regular building.
It's
But
down
when
by the
lights are-
locksmith place?
It's a little past locksmith place. It's like down towards Holly Green area. So you could miss it because it's just like a regular building in the dark, but when the lights are on,
Yeah.
it's cool.
No. Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. Yes,
Cool.
no, I do know where
Super
it's at.
cool.
And they have
We
like that
actually walked-
nice.
We went to the
patio
Irish Fest, we
area.
walked past there, and I
Yeah.
was like, dude, we gotta go
You
here.
should go
This
there.
is
It's
awesome.
really nice. That's where we went for Valentine's Day, and I actually read him a sexy poem in front of everybody in the bar. So anyway, we were gonna go there. They closed early on Sunday.
Was one of the lyrics is about his turgid member.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just
Yeah.
remember, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Did you get a copy of it?
I ghost wrote it. Ghost write it.
Oh, you were talking about my dick.
Yeah. Well, she's like, I need just a little different perspective. I was like, well,
Like, well, there's a vein on the
it's
left
different.
side.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Well, he only knows that because his veins on the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marriage dicks.
Our
So
wizard,
anyway,
our wizards have different
But it
hands
was
to
really funny because we had told Aiden we were going on a date, and he was like, "Oh, are you gonna?" He goes, "Remember that pub we went to? Because we'd gone downtown one day with him and went to Wolf's." We were like, "Yeah, that's Wolf's Beer Garden. That's where we ended up
It's just a
going."
nice place.
And it was cool. It was chill. It was like some
There wasn't a lot of
older
people at
young,
all.
Do they
like
have
not.
food there?
They do.
Yeah,
We
they're
had a
like
pretzel,
we had a
but
pretzel.
we
Okay.
played
They
darts.
drinking beer mostly and played
This is the
darts.
first time I've ever played darts in my life, so that was pretty
The
awesome.
first time I've ever won darts in my life.
Like, is it kid friendly, or did you take?
We
kids
went
with you,
there
or-
with
During the
him
lunch,
during the
it's
day,
fine, yeah.
like lunchtime, yeah. But someone had their
I
dog
think that'd
there,
be fun to
and
like
we
to
just
take
had a
out,
really.
like have on, anything else.
All of us go together, yeah, during the
Like
day.
the day,
You
yeah.
can. The cool place about that, yeah, like I think you said it. You can bring food, so you can pick up food from other places
Oh,
and
that's
bring
cool.
it there, and just sit there and then
It was
order
chill.
drinks.
Yeah.
They're really cool about that, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and the
but we should go
bartender was
soon
super cool.
when they'll open up the doors.
Yeah.
Still, so it's nice out.
So
The
tomorrow.
first time
What are you doing?
Actually,
I
the
gotta work.
first time I went there was it was around when I did the half marathon, so like 2 years ago. So and they had the doors all open, and I was like, oh, dude, this is awesome.
It was
Like,
pretty
it's just
cool.
like open air and fun. It was good.
It's really cool. So anyway, we had a great day.
And then
Most Beer Garden guys, check it out if you're in Syracuse.
And the opposite of that, I take the kids to get their dentist appointments today. Aiden did fine because Aiden can deal with although he has a freaking cavity.
No.
It has started.
Like all we have to do is like paint like 5 different teeth and just be like $240. I'm like,
yeah, that fucking resin. I had a tooth resin in it. Broke off.
Yeah, can I just say, all this fancy
Orange
tooth
Cassidy
stuff
thumb.
that they had to do to my teeth, or else it was gonna prevent things from happening.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's prevented anything.
Yeah.
My teeth are falling the fuck apart.
at least
so.
I don't feel that bad that all my teeth are destroyed. But also they're all destroyed. But then so
$4,000 worth. Like if we put our teeth side by side, like $4,000 worth worth nothing. Like,
He hasn't even mentioned that we spent $1,800 for Nick to have a whole bunch of dental
did Nick
surgery
show you?
last
Oh, Nick
week.
didn't get to show
So,
his teeth.
yeah.
He got his teeth, the
Yeah.
shark row taken out.
7 teeth taken out of his head last week.
what the
Yeah.
fuck? Oh, like baby teeth.
Two of them were adults.
Yeah, because there were so many teeth in there. He had like
He's like a shark.
yeah. Like, literally, that's what
my
it looked like.
family, our teeth, like our roots don't rot.
I
They
wondered-
just
I wondered
hang out.
when he opened his mouth, there was a snarl in his mouth. I was like, oh, like, whoa, oh man, how you doing? And he eats you whole.
So-
Are you like a vampire?
Kids.
But he looks a lot better. He's feeling a lot better and was successful. That was the good thing about it. And then Gemma was just not having any of this. She's like, none of this bullshit. And I was like, Gemma, they're just gonna look in your mouth. It's like, no, they're not. It's like, I will scream in all your faces. That's basically what she did in 4
I'm a monster. What's up, guys?
I will destroy you. I'm like, no, come on. They just want to look at your teeth. They just want to look at them. She's
Yeah,
like,
Connor
nope.
did that the first time with the
Nope.
dentist, but he's been great ever since, so that's good.
Yeah. Last time she was okay. 2 times ago she did this. So I thought maybe she's over it. And
It's such a. I hate when it's just like, let's roll it. No, natural one. No, I got a botch on
the
that.
lady was like basically holding her mouth open, just screaming at her. Like, and she's like, "You gotta stop screaming. You're scaring the babies in the other room." And it's like she doesn't care.
Fuck those babies!
Yeah. That's what she was saying in 4-year-old language.
Yeah!
Cool.
Let's talk about some news, guys.
I got a couple things.
Well, I made some good stories. I liked it. It was good. There wasn't a ton this week.
There was something about the peacock, Mike. Did you see the stuff about the peacock? The peacock? The peacock.
Like the P.
The NBC streaming service, okay? Not the water sports service. That's different. So anyway,
I thought they were finally doing
NBC
it.
streaming service is coming out April 2020.
That'd be a good name
Yeah,
for like a
yeah,
urination,
excited.
like a.
They'll put PEE.
Also, Urination Nation would be good too.
better. It's probably better actually. That's the name of this episode too. So here's some of the highlights that are the things you're gonna see in the Peacock, Mike. How about a Battlestar Galactica series? No,
Yeah.
Mike. It's
Everyone
not a remake.
was
No,
asking for that.
no, it's not a reboot. It's something else.
I did
A
see.
sequel? Is Edward James almost getting more work? I
Well,
don't
thing,
know.
and they wanted like based on the original show, be like a male Starbuck again.
I don't know.
As long as they're wearing fucking big, like flowy capes and totally ripping off Star Wars.
and they
I'm
got
cool.
and they got the sound going beep 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 like
Yeah.
Okay, but it's not a reboot or a remake. So what?
And that was the silence didn't go beep beep beep. That was like their own robot. That like the good guy robot.
Okay, then they have the good guy robot,
I can't remember
whatever.
his name anymore.
Whatever he is.
J5 or what the fuck it is.
Maybe played by Jay-Z. He's like beep beep beep. Oh, okay. So then they have all the Universal and Focus Picture movies. Now think of all those good Universal movies.
No, there's some good ones.
All of them. Think of all of them. Name one of them.
Kong? Is that one? I think it's
Yeah, so you have to think like that, don't you? You have to think hard. Born Identity, though.
There you go. The Bourne series. Is the whole thing.
Supposedly there's a Treadstone series coming, but that might be for NBC
Treadstone.
first.
What is Treadstone?
Who is Treadstone?
Who is Treadstone?
Office. That's where it's going to be streaming from now on. Office.
No, yeah, and we knew about
And
this.
Friends.
Yeah,
Friends
yeah,
did it.
and just like
Don't
we're
forget
taking it
about
off
Friends.
Netflix. We got our own service, guys. Like,
There's a show based on a book that I've never heard of called Dr. Death,
too many streaming
which has
services.
Jamie
Fuck this.
Dornan and Alec Baldwin in it. Huh?
Mhm.
Jamie Dornan. Mike, that's 50 Shades
Wait.
of Grey meets 30 Rock together.
Dr. Death or Dr. Sleep?
Dr. Death.
Oh, that sounds cool. Like Dr. Sleep's cool. Like, there is a Dr. Sleep series coming, but I think it's Ewan McGregor starring in it.
Not as cool.
And he's basically playing like
It's not Alec Baldwin.
it's like a sequel to The Shining.
Yeah, not Alec Baldwin. That's
Oh
true.
yeah, the sequel to The Shining,
Yeah,
Doctor Sleep.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the sequel to The Shining, Doctor Sleep. You feel the headline right there. No, I deserve that. Okay. A Brave New World series, Mike. starring your favorite actor, probably Alden Ehrenreich and Demi Moore.
I
One of
don't.
those people.
I'm really cool with it if he's playing.
Ansel Elgort.
If he's playing his Han Solo, his solo character. He's playing Han Solo.
Han Solo. But everybody loves Adolf
that's right, I'm
Huxley's
still
seminal
trying to get that
classic,
accent,
Brave New
guys.
World. You want to see a whole series on that. You know, just
Yeah,
like
sure.
Matt, it's. I think we've seen that a lot of times before. That is a very well tread concept. But just
I guess not tread
Not
enough.
saying I want to see the original
Not tread
version
enough,
of that,
'cause
the
here it
granddaddy,
comes.
if you will.
Here it comes.
Well, we get another Battlestar Galactica and another Brave New World.
There's more. Saved by the Bell sequel, guys.
When you wake
Starring,
up in the morning,
starring Mario
alone,
Lopez and
alone.
Jesse Spano, who I don't remember the actor's name.
The actress name. Actress's name. I don't
Who
remember.
played Jesse Spano? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But maybe other people. Screech Dustin Diamond's like, please get me out there.
Okay, the real unexplored thing is a fucking like a the science fiction or like even maybe superhero, but I'd rather see like a darker thing where like Zach Morris is stopping time and shit and like just being a fucking piece of garbage because he
He is
is.
a piece of garbage. He probably did a lot about like rapings and stuff like that. That's why they didn't show all
I've
that
actually
stuff.
never
Yeah.
watched an episode of
Yeah,
that
and
show.
you just see
You
like
didn't miss anything.
you see like what is it? Lisa Turtle there. He's like, and he's like, Rusty's for us. And you're like, no, don't do it,
Don't
Zach!
do it! Don't do
it!
it! He's sinister. He becomes like the villain of the story.
Gross.
And then of course the thing we all were clamoring for, like what when you're thinking of a show that you really wanted to come back and have a sequel, but the person's an adult and they're a single mom trying to raise 3 kids, you're thinking of Punky Brewster. Punky Brewster. Does this get? Are you interested? In
Wait, but is Soleil Moonfry gonna be in it?
That she is.
Oh, well, what else is she doing currently?
Nothing.
Yeah.
This is a serious thing. She's not doing anything. By the way, this was so smooth I finished my whole beer already.
Yeah, it's good.
It was really good.
I want more beer to talk about this
Want
terrible
more beer.
garbage.
This is all. We could burn this peacock after watching, I believe, at this point. Although it has The Office on it, so you're gonna get it anyway.
Oh.
You're
So I could
Probably has
probably
Parks and
live.
Rec.
No, yeah, listen, I could probably live without The Office.
100%.
But I'm just telling you right now, if you take 30 Rock off
30
of
Rock, it's
Hulu
gone.
and you
It's on
put it in
Peacock.
there,
It's gone. It's gone.
because that's my heart right
You
there.
fucking kill
It's
you.
my heart.
It's gone. It's on the Peacock now.
Yeah.
There. They're doing this to you. Also, they're gonna have Universal Animation things like I should remember this. I looked this up. I don't remember it. That's how bad this is. I don't really care about this NBC already, and it's not doing it for me. Are they gonna reboot the Blacklist? That's all I care about.
Do it. A Blacklist, the animated series?
Yes, I watched that.
Or it's like Blacklist Babies, and he's like red, he's like, yeah.
Oh, they should, yeah, or they should just have like Jack McBrayer have his own TV show. I would watch that
Some of
shit.
that could be an animated show, definitely.
I mean, would
More
it,
Muppets.
would it technically be an animated show just with Jack McBrayer in it, though?
The
It's
Muppets
technically
were
canceled.
supposed to be on Disney Plus, and they got canceled.
Yeah, it wouldn't be on NBC because they're ABC property. They're
But also,
Are
they got canceled.
Objection council relevance is all I'd say. Like, when's the last time?
That's all I got for Peacock.
And their show on ABC was fucking good.
It was,
It was a
I
good
loved
show.
it.
Legitimately a good show.
It was sad that it was only one season, like Freaks and Geeks.
They didn't really promote it well enough.
No. I had, speaking of animated stuff,
Okay, we got.
Paramount Animation is going to partner with WWE Studios for the show. I didn't write down as a show or movie. Rumble, it's called. It's going to
Sounds like a
star.
show.
It's going to star Will Arnett, Geraldine
wrestler.
DeSantonan, and if you don't know who that is, she's in the most recent one of the most recent John Cena movies, Blockers. She's one of the younger kids.
Okay, alright.
I think the character's Indian.
Yes, I remember.
Terry
her.
Crews, Ben
Who
Schwartz.
does look like a wrestler?
Yeah, it's animated though. Tony Danza, Michael Buffer,
I'm sort of interested in
and
this.
WWE superstars Becky Lynch and Roman Reigns. I know you're a big Roman Reigns fan. That's why I'm here.
Big Mark. Suffer
The big dog.
Suffer and succotash.
The big dog. The big dog.
Oh.
So here's what this is about,
Interesting.
guys. Get excited. Here's what it's about. In a world where monster wrestling is a global sport and monsters are superstar athletes, Winnie seeks to follow in her father's footsteps by coaching a lovable underdog monster into the wrestling ring.
Is their father played by Tony Danza, I hope?
Is the lovable the underdog monster played by Will Arnett? 100%. 100%.
Is he gonna be the hormone monster though from
Yeah, I just hope he's BoJack
Big
Horseman.
Mouth?
Yeah.
I'd also watch that too. 100%.
Or
watch.
and a combination of Batman as well, like all of those together.
BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
I'm 100% in if that's the case.
Yeah.
Um.
I mean, I'm just waiting.
I mean, this is interesting.
This is the only thing I'm looking forward to. It's like
I
Joker-
don't
Joker's
give
off
a
the wall,
flying
yeah.
fuck about Tony Danza, but you know.
Hey,
What did he ever do to you?
He tried to be a teacher and did horribly. That whole
Angela, tomato,
that was
Jonathan,
terrible. So bad.
Jonathan.
Tony
It's
Danza
a
was
talk
like,
show,
"Hey, guess what? I always wanted to be a teacher, and I have no teaching degree or skills. I'm just gonna go be a teacher."
But he also had
And ruin
one
these
of the
kids'
best
lives.
theme songs of all time in his.
Hey, he played a teacher plenty of
Time
times.
for
on TV.
love ain't a time for living. To take a chance and face the wind.
Oh, I thought we were gonna keep
No, we're gonna keep going. It was just take up too much time. Because then we'd be singing all of the
Bend the life around the
Like
bend.
Alf or something like that.
There
No,
were
no,
times. Let's keep going. Orange Cassidy thumbs up.
That's all you got for that. It's great.
That's all you need for that.
That's great.
That's my big news, by the way, guys. That's
Yeah.
what I had.
This is a weird news.
I have
segment.
another great weird news that I think you're gonna either love or hate. and
I have
don't
something
know
pretty
which.
great, actually. Lord of the Rings TV show confirmed it will be filming in New Zealand. Yes!
So they're gonna be back in the actual.
They're gonna be back in
the actual land.
in the actual Middle Earth.
Yeah.
It says they're gonna be using a lot of the original locations as many as they can.
Because those Hobbit homes are still fucking
They
there.
are
so
there.
might as well.
Some
Right?
of them are there still.
Yeah.
You don't even have to pay for the production.
Yeah,
they're just there.
exactly.
And they have all the cool mountains.
Yeah.
They can just show them again.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, yes, guys, Amazon, we're spending so much money on the show, we gotta like save a little bit of. Let's just use the same
They're
house.
still
Yeah.
spending like $1 billion.
Like they're all still there.
No, but also you'd get the same exact people too who are like, "Yeah, I'll be extras again. Let's
Dude, I
let's
would
do
fucking
it." Yeah.
be an extra. Like,
Yeah.
I should go visit in
Literally,
Miguel right
most of the people you see riding horses are women
Yeah.
because the more women own horses. So
Yeah.
There's like put them in
Yeah.
dudes' outfits, get them out there.
Yeah.
Like
now. This is shit. Take the boobs down. Let's go.
Okay, well, so I have something that's gonna make you feel bad,
ooh,
And
and
feel
then
bad
even
about
worse,
Like want to die or like.
but also give you some weird feelings.
Like boner
I
feelings.
like this. Like it's like a weird boner.
Yeah.
Boner feelings is a good name for that. So.
Like it's like it feels weird.
I feel like we already have.
So
one name, but-
did you see the tweet out there from Carrie Elwes?
Well, do you know what it's referencing first?
I do have that on here,
Okay.
Yeah.
so we should talk.
But
we should
I
definitely
add
talk
to
about it.
I am adding
Yeah, no. So,
to it.
so
Are
do you want
ready?
to talk about that first and then add?
Yeah,
then-
so Carrie Elwes tweeted, there's a shortage of perfect movies in this world. It would be a pity to damage this one. Great use, by the way.
No, what is that
Sony
for,
Pictures
though?
Entertainment CEO Tony Vinciquera says that very famous people whose names I
Very
won't
famous
use
people. Very famous people.
It's
like
want
Trump
to
protest.
redo Norman Lear's The Princess Bride.
I think he just wanted some relevance, this dude, and he's like, I'm going to throw something out there that'll piss off every single human in the world.
It's,
now.
I
You're
mean,
like, this guy's gonna get like fucking rodents of unusual size sent to his, like in a bag sent to his.
but here's where an extra level of it is added. Are you ready? Ted Cruz, our beloved Ted Cruz,
Love a Texas
tweeted,
senator.
no!
That's him saying
Sonny,
it. It's her impression,
Sony,
by the way.
obviously.
Ted Cruz.
Sony, The Princess Bride is the greatest thing in the world, except for a nice MLT, mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, where the mutton is nice and lean and the tomatoes ripe. They're so perky, I love that. And then he wrote, don't mess with perfection. Is this what unites the country?
Did you
This
hate that
is
you
what's
like
gonna
that?
unite
Did you
the
hate that you
country.
like that Ted Cruz tweet?
Did they put at the end? I eat a booger. Off
He's
my
like,
lip.
he's like hashtag 100 cans of soup. That's
Yeah.
what he said.
So,
I'm tired of Ted Cruz pretending he's a nerd and it's pissing me off.
It's sad that but you liked that tweet,
but
didn't
he
you?
is a nerd.
You liked it.
He's from Canada.
That's why it makes you so angry. Because you're like, I like that tweet, and you're like, I don't like anything he likes. No!
Rainy,
No, now
but-
like I don't like the Princess Bride now. I'm like, you're done. Princess Bride.
Bro, I broke my DVD.
Fuck you.
I mean,
Fuck you,
Ted. You're like a good nerd just going,
obviously, I'm just gonna.
Poop mouth.
If they even did that, I would
You're
just
a poop
ignore
mouth.
the remake because that's what I did with the Poltergeist remake. I've never seen that movie. I'll never ever see it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Fuck that shit.
There's a
Yeah.
You'll never make me watch that garbage.
Yeah?
Nope.
burn.
No.
Did you hear that?
No.
Did you hear that?
Burn after watching. Burn.
Burn after watching.
Done.
I will
Burn
protest.
after watching.
But
You
we just need a theme song, guys.
I will take your
I think we
eyeballs
just need a
off.
theme song with that voice with her voice in it.
I will not. I will not do
I will
this.
not do
No
this.
protest. Fuck this shit. We're gonna record that later.
Listen, that
We're
could be.
gonna
That
record
could
it.
be
We're
like
gonna
a
record
good
it.
theme
Yeah,
song.
we're gonna record it.
Yeah. So that's something on my list too because it did trigger me. There's something that I think we should talk about this. So I didn't actually look up to see because I fell asleep. But I didn't look up to see if this was a thing in our area. But Fathom Events is doing a screening of the Jay and Silent Bob reboot on October 15th. And if you go, you get a free poster. So we should see it. We should see if Syracuse is one of the areas.
Yeah.
But are we going to burn it after watching? Or
We're gonna burn the
100%.
fucking poster.
That's what I'm saying.
After watching.
We can put it right back on us and then we can have it on fire and just talk about the movie. I think
This is this movie right here in a nutshell.
It was a fun poster. It was a picture of. It was a picture of.
I will not spend over. How much money would
What
we
if I
spend
buy you
on
the
that?
ticket?
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
But that's still our money that you're spending.
But I bought it for you as a present, and you're gonna hate.
I was actually gonna. I was about to run distraction on that too and be like, no, look at that. It's not your money. It's something else.
I'll say a generous benefactor gave it to me, but I actually paid for it.
Yeah.
You just have to start. I get it.
When she's gonna see
I was
that.
talking about-
When have you ever bought me tickets?
I was
She's gonna
talking
see right through
with our financial one of our financial empowerment people today, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you should have separate completely separate accounts." And I'm like, "Then how do you keep track of shit? Like if you're how do you know the other person's well what if you have your bank accounts together and then the other person's yeah, but then you know that they're fucking around and you can see that because you can look at your bank account and see it."
She's saying you should protect your money. I do understand.
Oh no,
that,
I understand. Yeah, but I get it from that point of view. But to me, that's more it would drive me more
You want to
crazy.
keep track of things.
Yeah.
Plus, it's much easier to pool your money and then be able to take out of it as you need to, rather than being now we got to put money for this account into this account.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
did you pay this bill? I don't
Okay,
know
next.
because it's in your own thing.
Ant's financial tips.
That's the Ant Financial Corner.
We're gonna talk about
Ant's
IRAs.
Yeah, so October 15th, free poster. I think we should do it. I'm just saying.
That's if it's here though.
Yeah, and I should have checked. That's my bad. I would check, but it's on my phone, which is recording this vlog. A little behind the
Fathom
curtain there.
Events. Jay and Silent Bob. Keep
Yeah.
going. Pitter patter.
Hey, speaking of The Office leaving,
I only have one thing left.
leaving
Jesus.
Netflix, Seinfeld's replacing The Office and Friends on Netflix. They're gonna have every single episode of Seinfeld on Netflix.
I like how you keep saying every single episode.
Every single episode.
Like,
Not just.
It's because it's one
well,
with the
no,
soup.
it's not.
Not
Like
the soup
sometimes on
episodes
Hulu.
still
Have you
left.
ever watched Hulu? And sometimes they have season 1 and season 7 and
Yeah.
season 10 or something. You're like, okay.
but I feel like that's a Hulu
Were those the
thing.
best
That-
seasons?
Netflix usually
no.
has a whole.
Well,
Netflix
Netflix got
100% no.
every
Yeah.
goddamn one. Everyone. Puffy shirt on there. I don't know the
Soup
any of
Nazi.
the episodes. Soup Nazi, there you go.
Let's go.
On there. The last episode.
The anyone where
I don't really know Seinfeld.
Jason Alexander talks about the Yankees. That's a lot of them.
On there.
Regal Shoppingtown Mall, 7 p.m.
Oh.
October 15th.
What day is that? Wednesday?
Syracuse Beach is burning.
They're also doing it on October 17th. That's a double feature. Wait,
With what? The
It's
original.
probably the original.
right?
With yoga hosers.
With
Like,
yoga
which
things.
movie's worse?
Well, maybe there's Broxies in both. You don't know. Because
Might as well
what do
be.
we know about these reboots?
He probably put Bratz in the background as like an Easter egg that no one wanted ever.
The 15th is a Tuesday and the 17th is a Thursday. So either way, we can go.
Fuck.
What?
Yeah.
Yes!
It's almost like
Now she's all excited about it.
I
It's
know.
kinda weird.
I am really excited about it. I'm just excited to go to a movie with these guys,
Alright.
if we're being honest.
I mean, it's gonna be fun either way, right?
Can we?
It sucks.
I mean, I like to drive, but really, I'd rather get really drunk ahead of time and go to this
Yeah,
movie.
I'm
Well, I mean,
I want to watch this completely sober. 'Cause I
Wait,
wanna have
so
a
you
good
guys,
review.
no, but yeah, that's right, because then we gotta review it right afterwards. Can we do that? Can we?
Are you going to review it really drunk though?
I mean, that's
No,
done
I mean,
before.
if you had drank before, you're theoretically.
Yeah, that's
still
why
gonna
we
be drunk.
should do that.
I mean, plus we're gonna sneak things into the theater if that's the case. Like,
All the White Claws, because
Yeah.
that's what this movie deserves.
Yeah.
yeah, you deserve a White Claw, motherfucker. That's what you
That's
deserve.
what you deserve.
Who knows, guys? It could be it could be just like a
Fuck you.
24-year-old piece of gold, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
It could be Leo Rush.
24 piece of nose gold. Yeah,
Could be Leo Rush, man. That's all I'm saying.
he's back.
Did you watch that match? It was
Did you
good.
listen to his music? He put out a new.
Maybe
I heard
instead
this
of
one.
the giant moose movie that he's gonna do to complete his Canadian trilogy, like he put all of his energy and effort into this one. So
Yeah, Were Moose? What is it called?
yeah, something like that.
Shark
Jaws
moose?
moose.
Shark
That
Moose Jaws.
doesn't
Moose
matter.
Jaws. That's what it
Moose
is,
Jaws.
Moose
Yeah,
Jaws.
I like how we made it to that.
Yeah.
Just like Moose, Jaw Moose, Magic Shark. Oh yeah,
Magic Shark versus Moose Jaws.
That's the name of the episode.
I didn't write it down. Wait, hold on. What was it?
Magic Shark versus Moose Jaws.
Magic Shark, by the way, would be a much better movie.
Yeah, like the shark that does magic.
100%. When Guardian of the outside, like fuck that shark can talk and they can do magic. Shit, we're dead.
That one baby shark. That one baby shark.
Don't get any of that.
I've actually never heard that song, so.
Mike sang it 14 times already today.
No, I haven't saying it thankfully, but yeah, that little girl listened to it. There's and YouTube, God bless YouTube. They're like an hour loop of this fucking song for your dumb kid. I'm like, here you go, honey. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna walk into a different room.
That's gonna be drunk now for a little bit.
Ah, God.
He's gonna mainline tequila. Danny's gonna go mainline some
Tom
tequila.
Welling is confirmed for Crisis of Infinite Earths. Confirmed.
Yeah, because this was a rumor for a long time.
Confirmed.
Because, you know, he's going to take time out of his very busy schedule of all of the stuff that he does.
He's doing
You know who's not confirmed for Crisis of Infinite Earths though?
Kristen Craig.
Allison Mack.
Yeah, you know.
No,
but
she like a FaceTime in or something, right?
No, but they found like the poor man's Allison Mack for the Lifetime original movie about the Allison Mack story, so they can just put her in there. She looked just like her.
That's kind of a turn on for me. I mean, I'm just gonna put that out there. Like, have a huge crush on Allison Mack, and her like kind of short arms, like just like a little too short arms. Like,
So, are you saying that you would have been sucked into the cult?
He would have been part of that cult. Sucked into the cult.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yes. Just let that one sit for a
There's
second.
something about syntax.
Just gonna let that one sit just for a moment.
You can't see the comma, so it's weird.
Like, oh, and then you're gonna brand something into my region. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. That's fine. Cool.
I'm just saying, Mike. You know, if you
Did they
were
even let guys
married
into that
to
cult,
your
though?
wonderful and amazing wife,
Did I let guys into
you
that
know,
cult?
Allison Mack's in jail, but poor man Allison Mack, she's not
That's what I'm
really
saying,
doing
dude.
much.
That's what I'm saying,
She's,
like-
you know.
Like, and they
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna call you Allison. Is that okay? She's like, no. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do it one more time.
It's not okay.
Just one more
It's not okay.
No.
How about Chloe? Chloe?
No.
No.
It's Olivia. Like, I mean, that's hard for me. I don't know if that might be a deal breaker. Sorry.
Allison.
Also, everyone knows that Clutch should have got with Chloe on that damn show. Somebody save me. Is there a contrived reasons they didn't get together? Like, oh, he has to do.
Like in real life, she was a garbage person?
I mean, at that point, she might have been okay.
She was like innocent back then, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like, I can't just blame her. Hot trash.
I mean, which just takes me back to the fact that I've said for years that like children under 18 shouldn't work in Hollywood. 'Cause it fucks
That's what they call
you
it, Hollywood.
up.
Well, she's probably like 25.
I got one more thing, guys, and
That's
it's
true.
it's superhero related, so it's
Okay.
a good segue.
It's adjacent.
It's really fucking weird.
Okay, good. Mine's
Okay,
weird.
guys.
And
So,
not Jason.
so we once this is kind of a normal, kind of awesome thing. Hulk in the comics just got the Venom symbiote on him. So basically, right now there's an
Okay.
absolute Carnage thing going on, where basically
Yeah.
Carnage is like this fucking weird god called Null, or is like collecting stuff with this weird god called Null, and Eddie Brock is like trying to fight him. But with the symbiote, it's like, just fucking kill him. And Eddie Brock's like, no, I can't do that because I'm now a good guy. So I have a face turn. I can't be a heel. And so the symbiote's like, I'm just gonna leave you then, dude, and I'm gonna go find someone that's gonna get the job done. And he says this a lot. He says this a lot to Eddie Brock in the comics.
Yeah.
And Eddie Brock's like, okay.
Eddie Brock kicks a can down the road.
Yes, yeah. So basically, like Eddie Brock's like, he's like standing there, and then the suit just leaves him, and Bruce Banner's like chilling. He's like trying to help out, because basically what Carnage is doing, he's stealing people's like spinal fluid and shit to like get the codex of anyone that's had a symbiote suit. It's a weird thing. It makes it more powerful somehow, but
reasons.
Yeah, for reasons.
Science.
Because he's Carnage and likes to rip people's spines out and eat them, and he's done it to several people now in the comics. He didn't do it to Miles Morales yet, but he did throw the Carnage symbiote on Miles Morales, which kind of sucks. And it's like, leave my little boy alone, bitch. Kick your ass.
You don't
Please.
touch him. You won't touch him.
But
Oh, I'm getting it now. Oh, I'm getting it.
yeah, but basically, like the Venom symbiote, it's like, okay, fuck off, Eddie Brock. I'm gonna go get on this guy. And so now Hulk has a Venom symbiote, and that was the end of the latest comic though. So who knows what's gonna happen? But it's gonna be the Hulk destroying.
I was kind of hoping it was Amadeus Cho Hulk, but yeah.
No, he hasn't even been around. It was this kind of, but it's also on the Immortal Hulk, which is one of the most powerful characters in comics
Already
right now.
before the symbiote.
Yeah, but now has a Venom symbiote on him. So That's cool. But you're like, what can get weirder than that? Well, if you've been following Powers of X or House of X, the new X-Men kind of reboot they're doing, the X-Men were recently, and this is kind of
spoiler for the new comic book, but the spoiler for the new comic.
Recently completely murdered, just like horribly murdered.
Cyclops, Wolverine.
Yeah, name X-Men, they were murdered.
all
Archangel was killed off screen. He wasn't even killed on screen.
That's okay.
Oh, they also killed Husk, and I'm like, okay, well, why is she in there? Killed in space. They were like basically trying to stop this thing. There was
the Sentinel.
it was a master mold.
Yeah.
Which basically leads to the end of mutant civilization, and it's a big thing in that comic series. But so they all get killed, and you're like, oh, this is powerful. Like you just killed all of the X-Men, but literally all of them.
But they still have golden balls, right?
But Charles Xavier's like, oh no, I got like these 5 X-Men together, and they're a miracle. They're gonna do this thing.
Golden balls is a character that shoots golden bouncy balls out of his chest.
Yeah, and so this has been like his thing. He's in this mutant he's actually like he's kind of his comic relief, but he's also like he's actually like a good fighter.
Yeah, he shoots balls at you
because he can like fucking like
balls in your face,
he can put balls all over you. He's actually been in the Spider-Man comics a bunch because of this too. He was Miles Morales' roommate for a little bit, which is just a weird tidbit.
I know that.
But so they're like, oh yeah, we have gold balls because his balls are not balls; they're eggs. They're unfertilized eggs.
So he's shooting like unfertilized eggs at people.
So you're like a chicken, like bending over and just firing eggs at you.
He was kind of like he was like that.
Them.
He was
and
like
what
the.
Are they gonna turn
So we have
a chest
5 mutants together.
Yeah.
He has a chest cloaca.
Gold Ball's one of them. Elixir is one of them. And Elixir is a guy that can he has healing properties. There's Hope Summers.
She's the final piece of that puzzle.
Yeah, she's Hope Summers basically just makes mutant powers better.
Tempest is one of them.
Tempest, he has reality altering powers in a small area.
The other person's the one who fertilized the eggs. I can't remember their name.
Yeah, and I didn't look this up.
Yeah, I can't remember their name.
But
fertilizer.
This would have been the thing I did when I fell asleep today. But and so when the five got together, they basically take gold balls, and they make them into actual eggs. And each of the eggs has an X-Men in it.
One gets fertilized.
New ones?
One gestates the egg. One pours mutant power into the egg, and then it becomes.
So it's like about community.
Basically, it becomes the mutant. They can make the mutants that die.
Remake them, yeah.
And so they're like, oh, how do they get their memories though? They're just like eggs of husks of people, basically, or like newborns.
Dr. X puts them in their brain.
Even better. We find out what Cerebro's ultimate purpose is for. Cerebro is not just for finding mutants; it's for recording every piece of data.
Recording all of this stuff.
That's right. Because he can't just hold it in his brain.
Yeah, I guess Professor X in the House of X comics is wearing Cerebro.
Yeah, he looks like the Maker. It looks weird, and I don't like it because I'm like, there's another shoe here that's gonna. And I still think, and because of this, I think there's definitely something else that's going on, because he has his weird mutant babies that he made, and he's like, my X-Men are back, and
he's kind of weird, like Mr. Sinister. I don't like it. Yeah,
I do not like
because
it.
that's actually Mystique, and she's just Dr. X.
And Mystique is one of the ones that's reborn, because she was also one of the ones killed in the that
they
final
were
battle.
all killed.
Also, Mystique is killed like a punk. Dude, she goes in and is like, I'm gonna do this thing, and then just gets shot by this angry human person.
That is not respectful to her amazing character.
No, I was like, okay, that's weird.
Stupid.
I was like, that's a noble death, I guess. Sure.
Mystique would own all you bitches.
But she's back, and so the comic panels though are just them naked for 16 panels.
It's like Clone High.
And
only with superheroes.
And they're basically they're naked and coming out of these eggs to show the rest of the mutants, give them hope, even if you get killed, we'll just remake you, which is kind of weird.
I guess unless one of those guys gets killed, then
yeah. No. But then they're just but the whole time they're just standing there with hair covering up their nipples and tasteful elbows covering up things. It's just it's just very funny.
And Gold Ball's I did this.
Yeah, he's like,
my
fucking
brother
birthed you.
dads brought us together.
I birthed you with balls that
out
come
of my chest.
Gross. Also gross.
That's a very weird and specific power to have.
It's very weird looking because the balls are huge. They're not tiny. They're this huge.
Well, they're
ball.
people size, a curl up person size.
What?
Egg. from another dimension, maybe? Or I don't even know where they're from.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're from his chest.
And they're super bouncy.
Think of all the amount of
think
food
of, like, how many,
he would have to like
what's I'm
intake
saying, like,
to make
this
this
has
shit.
to be like a Cyclops' eye, like punch dimension
Yeah.
eyes. Like it has to be something like that.
This is an egg dimension.
You knew that, right? That Cyclops'
Yeah.
eyes are actually just they're
It's
physical
a-
force, so
it's
it's like
a
being
force.
punched.
No.
So and they used to call it the punch dimension. Like his eyes open up to the punch dimension, and you get punched by his eyes.
by laser punches.
They're not lasers.
I
No,
mean-
they're not lasers.
Well, they're
just
laser looking punches.
They're just
yeah.
force. Yeah,
Yeah.
just force.
I mean, it's just like you're
Punch
channeling this thing.
Yeah, so it's the egg dimension.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, chest. Pull the eggs from my
only
chest.
one thing it's
The
not.
egg dimension.
It's not even close to being as interesting, so it's a great thing to end on.
Like this is like the worst. That's like the worst acid trip ever. Like whoever wrote that was just like, oh man, they fucking. Just you won't even guess what happened.
I think they just wanted
my
Goldballs to look like the worst and become the best. That's what I want.
because he is also the worst.
Yeah, it's still the worst. I mean, you have a very specific power that if any of these guys goes, it doesn't help. So
Yeah, I feel like you started the mutant civil or like the Marvel Civil War.
Look how important I am.
he's like Syndrome basically from okay, so are you ready, Mike?
Are you
For
ready?
a Groundhog Day sequel?
Definitely something you need a sequel for.
Okay.
It's gonna be like his kid.
What if I told you?
What if it was just the same movie?
What if I told you it was a, no.
100%
First of all,
watch that.
It's not a movie, okay? It's a virtual reality video game. Are you ready? Are you excited? Are you like...
Does this video game just quickly devolve into you fucking everyone in the video
Okay,
game?
it's
now?
called
Like,
I Love Colonel Sanders. Oh no, sorry, that's last week.
erase.
Groundhog Day
Erase.
2, like
Erase.
father, like son. You were right. Huh?
Not, you know why, Matt? Spoiler, I wrote this game.
You might as well.
And it's just gonna be a lot of fucking, just
Yeah,
like fucking
yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
Like, not even just, like, hi, what's up? It's me, Ned. Like, I'm fucking you. Oh, God. Like, I've been here for 63 days. It's fucking
I'm gonna
everybody.
die.
Who do I have to fucking get out of
Don't
here?
the fuck you, Ned? Like, no, stop it.
Guys, you have to be a better person to get out. Like, learn how to play the guitar. That was one of the things it mentioned.
But why? Why? Why are we torturing this guy?
First of all, learn how to play guitar in a day? You have a fucking day. That's
No,
a lot of learning.
No, see, you learn one lesson a day, you die, and then you get up, or you go to
Yeah,
sleep.
it's true,
Like
because
a-
you
like
would
super
still have
yeah,
the knowledge.
Yeah, you don't sit down.
Yeah, so you come in on the 50th day, and you're like,
That's
yeah.
That's why when that third or fourth time you fucking Ned, you're like sweetly fingering his
Yeah.
like, like
You know what
it's
everyone's
like,
butthole
no,
looks like by the
yeah,
end of
that's
this.
what I'm saying. Like, and you know exactly the move they like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting that move.
It's like, glad you bleached your butthole. Looks great. And it's like,
Mm.
what?
How did he know?
Also, we don't know if there's going to be something where you can kidnap Puxatawny Phil and then drive off a cliff with him. So, they haven't announced that.
Well,
yet.
that's what I'm saying. Like this, I don't feel like this game is a good idea. I'm just saying. There's just
No. It's
like
not.
first off, you're
It's
either gonna
great.
disappoint people because they can't do that crazy shit, or it's just gonna it's gonna be boring because
But
I
it is,
have to go play.
it
learn
is
to play
VR though, and
guitar
you've seen
now.
like some VR games where you can like
Learn to
like,
play
like that
guitar.
stupid
Oh,
office one
boy.
where you're just doing stupid things in the office. Have you ever seen that one where it's just like
Yeah,
you-
yeah.
yeah, so it could be like that. Like you have to start off and you don't know what you're doing, so you just do stupid things until somebody yells at you or kills you, and then like you go back and start over again. I don't know.
Yeah, but also what's a day for you? Like, is it like are days seconds?
It's,
Is it,
it's
like,
a full day. It's 24 hours.
in that game Greedfall, every like a minute is a second. So like it'll be like come back in 5 hours, and you're like, and you just have to like walk away and get a drink for like 5 minutes.
Be
Yeah,
back.
cool. Thanks for this timed thing I have to do.
Great.
Cool.
Great.
I mean, everyone, of course, is like, when were we gonna get another Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
Like, obviously.
Yeah, I was more excited if it was gonna be a movie.
And I really want it to be like more participant oriented. Where I get to make.
Ansel Elgort
decisions.
playing the Bill Murray parts like it's a
Yeah.
remake, you know.
Yeah, but see, like that's the thing. If we were participating, we would go to the darkest area. Like nobody's like, I'm going to be a better person right away. You'd be like, I'm going to see if I can, how many people I can murder.
Well, and that's the thing. But like, what made Groundhog Day unique is he didn't know that he was in Groundhog. But the thing is, like, the player knows like during Groundhog Day, so it's
Yeah.
like, who the fuck I want?
Yeah, so it's the purge now.
What,
you know?
like, yeah, exactly. Like, I'm just gonna go murder some people. Whatever.
It's the purge hog day. You know, like.
But then they're not gonna be able to do that because that is insane, and so they're gonna be disappointed, or they're gonna be like, "Fuck this game," you know? Oh, I have to go learn to play guitar, and I just want to go murder Ned over here, and then fuck him in the butt. Like,
What?
and that's like not be again.
Ned doesn't remember. That's another
Only
thing.
I remember.
Plausible deniability.
So it's like 50 first dates mixed with a.
Yeah,
It's
basically.
But that's the thing. It's like Groundhog Day was like him exploring like the depravity of his own mind, where he's like driving off fucking cliffs and he's like punching dudes out and like obviously in the most PG way possible, but and falling in love with Andy McDowell. Guys, thanks for stopping by. This was a good one.
Yeah.
This might be our best one we've ever done.
We should fall in love with Andy McDowell.
Jillian is watching The Frighteners, so
Boom.
shout out
Boom.
Andy
Boom.
McDowell.
Shake,
And
shake,
Jillian.
balloon.
Love you.
Fang Fum.